Welcome, Wisconsin Rapids community media viewers and Lincoln High School Red Raider wrestling fans. This is the individual sectional coming to you from Shawano Community High School, Shawano, Wisconsin. The top two individuals out of each weight class advance to the individual state tournament. No team points are kept. Team wrestling is done except if you are in the team tournament, which is the weekend following the individual state tournament. Gavin Jacobs on the mat at 106 pounds. He's ranked 12th in the state. Takes on Shawano's Dane Hodkowitz, a sophomore at 25 and 19. The Red Raider in the black singlet, WR and red and white trim on the side. First matchup of the day. The Red Raiders have 12 out of 14 weight classes here. Nobody at 195 or 220. Off the mat we go, back to the center, fresh restart. Hodkowitz with a shot in, drives into Jacobs, they go off the mat. I'd like to thank Joyce Benitz for volunteering her Saturday to do the camera work, giving him outside seats. As we like to say in Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, my name is Scott Tesch. I'll be giving you move by move. Joining me in the broadcast area is Hall of Fame coaching member Lewie Benitz. Hodkowitz shot in, tried to get to a barrel roll, couldn't do that. Now Jacobs picking the far side ankle. Hodkowitz got his head buried underneath now, trying to get to a Polish double. Got a minute left, first period. Jacobs got to get that leg down and away if he can. Hodkowitz trying to lift and elevate and come out the backside, and they call stalemate, and that's a good call. Still no score, 47 seconds left, first period. Shot in again by Hodkowitz. Ripped him with a sprawl, and a bar is Jacobs. Looking to go the other way now and spun out in front of him, couldn't control him. Still no points. And they're off the mat. Warning, stalling Hodkowitz. No points for the first warning. Snap down by Jacobs. Hodkowitz around the corner, gets taken down as they go out of bounds. Jacobs 2-0 with 7 seconds left. First period. And somebody, Jacobs, has got a bloody nose. All of the regional teams that competed last weekend in Merrill will be here. And then you throw in the other regional, which has Bayport, Pulaski, and others. So this is the toughest sectional in the state, with 3 of the top 7 ranked teams in the state all competing. And the Red Raiders just wrestled Pulaski this past Tuesday, beat them in the team semifinals. And then in the finals of the team sectional, they went down, lost by basically 1 match to Bayport. So 6 and 7 in the state by rankings are not going to the team tournament. 2 minutes gone, 2 periods left, 2-0 Jacobs. Jacobs' choice, he defers. Hodkowitz going to go on their feet again. Interesting choice there. And now they got the clock ready to go. These are some nice clocks here. They got colors already designated. The wrestler and the school above it. Score, period, weight class. Jacobs pushing in, driving in. Hodkowitz already hit for a warning. They go out of bounds. Hodkowitz changed levels, tried to get to that barrel again, couldn't get there, and Jacobs just ran out of mat. Part of the game plan, I think, by Jacobs, force in, get Hodkowitz to make a shot here, and then counter. Same position we were in before. Got that underhook. Trying to come around the corner. Now he's got his legs free. Covers him up for a takedown. 4-0 the lead, and we got blood time on Jacobs again. So we'll have a little mat clean up and wrestler clean up. Coach, we got a lot of good wrestlers here in this individual sectional.
Yeah, it's a good sectional, and I think our regional is pretty strong, but we'll find out. I think we wrestle well, we'll be okay today.
A regional champion from either regional takes on a regional fourth place finisher from the other side. And the second and thirds wrestle each other. That's how you're paired up. So Jacobs all cleaned up now, ready to go. Got a new nose plug in. With 1:10 left yet. He leads 4-0. Got a wrist tied up underneath. Now works on the far side bar. Got a double bar now. 48 seconds left. Got time to score near fall and pin. Hodkowitz runs him over, stacks him up on his shoulders, and there's a pin in 3:21.
He wrestled a pretty good match there, Scott.
Very controlled, always in pretty good position. When he got that double armbar, it didn't take long.
I thought he wrestled a pretty good match.
Jacobs advances to the semifinals. He'll take on the winner of Micah Beckett, number 2 ranked, out of De Pere, or Gray Ives out of Lakeland Mercer. Next up, the Red Raiders have Landon Freeman in the center mat against Lucius Jankort out of West De Pere. Jankort is a junior, 23-18. Freeman, sophomore, 28-9, ranked ace. Freeman, the only regional champion the Red Raiders had last weekend. Shot in down low, had both ankles, but somehow Jankort able to step right out of there. Another shot in, missed him coming in again. Front headlock by Jankort, short drag by Freeman. Three-quarter Nelson around the corner the other way, doing near side cradle. He's got a takedown. Drives him right over, stacks him on his shoulders. This looks pretty tight. There's the pin in 41 seconds.
Calling those pins pretty quick today.
Again, no team points kept in this individual sectional. It's all about the individuals.
Joyce will keep team points, though.
I'm sure there'll be some team points floated around, but it's not an official team point control day here. So no other Red Raiders out right now on the mat. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the individual sectionals on the Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Coming to the mat now, 120 pounds, Jacob Bender, the senior, 15-12. And he's going to get a forfeit win over Aiden Deal of Green Bay Preble. So Bender at 120 gets a forfeit win. He'll take on either Ethan Eggert or Tyler Jeske out of DC Everest. Big advancement win there for the Red Raider. We'll take that one. And we have no other Red Raider coming out right now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Back down at 126 pounds, the Red Raider Carter Freeman against Connor Nguyen of Pulaski. Let's see if these two met in the dual meet a week ago. Carter Freeman pinned Nguyen in 5:16. He's already got a quick takedown. Hip tip coming. Oh, the referee didn't even give him near fall there. Two-one on the cut loose, minute 15 left, first period. This is a little added extra toughness in this because the Red Raiders just wrestled both of these two teams Tuesday. So they've had a good chance to scout each other and Freeman with another takedown, leading 4-1. His opponent will be Peyton Garcia, as that match just completed. And we're going to have Aiden Armagost coming out. He's going to take on Colton Pratt out of Pulaski in the center mat. And Armagost beat him 8-3 in the dual meet. And the one period 4-1, Carter Freeman, your Red Raider. And Aiden Armagost and Colin Pratt at 132 in the center mat. We'll keep you updated on that match as we continue to watch the Carter Freeman match. Freeman on the bottom got an escape in a blink of an eye. He's out in 3 seconds. Won the lead for the Red Raider. Freeman into a single, got it elevated. Both thighs on top of the shoulders of of Freeman. Steps over the legs, gets a takedown, leads 7-1. Red Raiders also have Lucas Bean at 138, and he's taking on Drake Herm out of Shawano. So full of Red Raiders wrestling right now. Herm leads 4-1, and Bean just tossed Herm to his back. He's got him in deep trouble, 27 seconds. There's a pin, Lucas Bean with a pin.
That was a big match.
Still, Carter Freeman ahead 7-1. In a scramble we got going here in the center mat, and there's still no score, 27 seconds left. Pratt's been in a couple times deep on takedown attempts, but they ended up off the mat. Carter Freeman now turning. Nguyen to his back, got 20 seconds left. There is the pin, Carter Freeman in the second period. Slide you over to the center mat now and pick up the Aiden Armagost match.
Aiden is having a battle here.
No score after one. Armagost taking on Colin Pratt. Ranked number 15 is Pratt from Pulaski. Aiden Armagost on top, starting the second period, trying to ride and turn. Neither wrestler scored in the first period. Hard start by Pratt on the bottom. Freeman stopped that. Excuse me, Armagost stopped that. Armagost trying to get some wrist turned down under. Had one temporarily, but Pratt able to pull that out. Now Freeman with a bar. Armagost with a bar, excuse me. I get these two guys mixed up all the time.
Having trouble keeping up with that, aren't you?
These two I've got mixed up all year long. I don't know what it is with these two guys, but now bar, wrist. Pratt comes to his base. Armagost runs him over in trouble now. Armagost trying to regain pressure now. Scoops, fires a half, regains it, 38 seconds left. Pratt able to roll through, but 3 big near fall points for the Red Raider. Bar again on the right-hand side by Aiden Armagost. Got 15 seconds left. Pratt is hard to turn, even though Armagost got him one time. End of the second period, 3-0. Those are big near fall points, Coach.
Yeah, really.
Armagost goes down now. Start the third period. Pratt gives him a free ride and a point to his feet. 4-0, Armagost. Pratt with a shot from too far out. Armagost tries to chin whip him in a scramble. Back to our feet. Toss attempt, headlock. Armagost in some deep trouble. He's got 3 laying there. So he's going to be ahead 5-4.
Come on, Aiden, you got to get your feet on the mat, bud.
Armagost trying to roll him over. Couldn't do that. Just gets a little tighter. Three near fall. It's 5-5 now as Armagost comes to his feet, catching his breath. He had him cut off a little bit. .45 seconds left. 5-5, we're on our feet. Pratt into a single again. Armagost got to stay tight here. Armagost looking for near fall. Pratt gets into a Granby. Gets the takedown. 7-5. Pratt, 10 seconds. And they go out of bounds.
One headlock made the whole difference.
Yeah,
there.
it did. One point escape, 7-6. Pratt takes out Armagost. Aiden Armagost, unfortunately, his individual career is done here for this year.
That was an upset. I don't think we expected that.
The one headlock, as you'd mentioned, Coach, was a difference. That was a 5-pointer. And that changed the whole match right there. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more wrestling. Cole Black steps on the mat at 152 pounds. He's taking on Colton Zip out of Bayport. Zip looking to toss him here. Black rolls through it, gets a reversal, catches Zip on his back. Now can he hold him here? No, he can't. And Black's shoulder is hurt.
I hurt that shoulder again.
He's had that injury for a while.
That was a wild match.
That was. And we were not going to come out on the top end of that scramble as Black on his back. Hanging on to the shoulder. No other Red Raiders on the mat right now. We'll stay with this match. Black taking on Colton Zip of Bayport, as I had mentioned. These two did not meet in the team sectional or in an earlier dual meet. Black to his feet now, trying to shake off the shoulder injury. It's 8-2, Black trails. Again, these Bayport kids, they're a really physical bunch. Black to his feet now, and they get run out of bounds. Black now getting set in the referees. Zip covers him. Black to his feet pretty easily, and Zip just runs him to the side, out of bounds. And Zip has Black on his back one more time. And he's got a long time, 1:10 left to fight the pin off. And there's the pin in 58 seconds for Colton Zip. Cole Black's individual season comes to an end with a first-round loss. No other Red Raiders on the mat. Oh, we do have a Red Raider on the mat. And this is Mason Tritz against Jacob Ward at 145 pounds. Ward ranked number 2 in the state. Big underdog is Tritz. He trails 4-0. Ward, barbed wire underneath, trying to lock up a cradle.
Ward is actually the defending state champion.
Tritz now got wrist control, trying to come to face. Ward just muscles him over, flings his hips around. Now Tritz coming to his feet. He's got one, looking to throw. And Ward with another takedown. (6-1) the lead, 42 seconds left. First period. Tritz back to his feet again. Got the one on the escape. Front headlock, but Ward just drives into him to go out of bounds at the end of period 1-6-2. Ward. And the flip of this comes up red. They're going to defer, says Mason Tritz. And they're going on their feet, says Ward. And the leg bang comes off Ward one more time, so they'll stop it in a neutral position. Tritz counted the first shot in by Ward. Front headlock, let's see what he can do, if anything, with it. Ward just jumps over the top of Tritz as he had his head down on the mat on his knees, gets a takedown, now he's got a cradle locked up. Now Tritz goes over, 1:15 left. 3 near fall Ward. Ward getting pretty sloppy here, lets Tritz come to face him. Ward with the front headlock. Out of bounds. Tritz on the bottom now, 45 seconds left, second period, 11-2, he trails. Tritz able to break the grip, turn and face, he's got the escape, 11-4. Weak reach-in shot by Tritz. Ward says, no, not this time. Tritz got his head pounded down, and Ward steps right into a double. Takes him down. 6-13-3, the match score right now. End of 2 periods, 13-3. Ward going to go down to start the third period. Tritz going to try and turn and ride and turn here if he can. If he can get a cradle on you, he's got a chance. Ward just reaches back, snatches ahead, and just tosses Tritz to the mat, gets a reversal. And Ward cuts him loose, 15-4. Ward shoots in, steps into a headlock again. Couldn't throw him this time. Tritz now to a double. Got to take down the edge of the mat. 15-6. Good work for the Raider there. A little minor victory. .110 left, third period. Ward plants a foot down, stays hard in the base. Tritz drives over a wrist, lost a half. Ward just way too powerful for Mason Tritz here. Reached back one arm, tossed him underneath him, got the reversal, 17-6 right now. 35 seconds left, third period. Tritz trying to come to his feet, working on hand control. Ward with a hip tip. Tritz working hard to keep his shoulders off the mat. It's going to be 19-6. Tritz comes out to face. Got one. Ward will look to throw him one more time. There's the throw attempt. Tritz ran out of time. Almost had a takedown at the end. 19-7. Tritz goes down to defeat. So, Red Raiders have nobody else on a mat right now. So we'll take a quick break, do some paperwork. We'll be back with more of the individual sectional.
Once again.
Bennett Weidman popped out real quickly here. He's ahead 4-0 with 1:08 left yet. His opponent is Peyton Capelli from De Pere, who's a senior at 23-12. Weidman currently ranked number 8. Weidman with a cradle, got Capelli on his back to score some near fall. Got 2 of them. He's up 6-0. Off the mat they work. 45 seconds left, first period. And blood time on Capelli. The Red Raiders that ended up losing this first round matchup are done now. Wrestling on the individual side. That's Cole Black at 152. Mason Tritz at 145. Aiden Armagost in an upset loss at 132 is also done this year for the individual side of wrestling. This is basically that first round is you have to have a win. 6-0 the lead. 47 seconds left first period. Bennett Weidman with a lead at 160. Kyler Tritz will take on Thomas Mudd out of West De Pere, who's a 19-9 senior. Mark Jeske gets a tough draw. Number 2 ranked Pulaski wrestler in Trenton Gibbons, 35-3 at 182. And Tanner Gormanson gets the number 16 ranked Bayport heavyweight, who he just got done pinning in the dual meet, Vaughn Campbell. Weidman back on the mat now, 25 seconds left, still 6-0, and he's riding. Got an elbow tied up underneath. 10 seconds left, first period action. Capelli can't even get to a base. Weidman sticking him tight like Velcro to the mat. 6-0 after 1. Weidman's choice. He defers. Capelli's choice. He's going down, he says. And they put him back on their feet. 6-1 with the free point and a free ride for Capelli. Weidman with a nice shot into a single. Puts him on the seat of his singlet. Gonna pop his head out, work up the body, got a takedown. 8-1 the lead for the Red Raider. Again, here you don't have to look to add on as many points in your match to get a bonus decision. You just have to look to win. Capelli now to a high base, trying to sit out. Weidman trying to catch him. No near fall, but he comes up with a bar. And wrist control. 1:05 left yet, second period. Loses the wrist and the bar. Weidman with a claw ride now, trying to get to a cradle, but Capelli comes to his feet. Weidman lifts that near side leg, trips him, chin drops him. Not quite held him there long enough. Got a 1 count, 30 seconds left, still 8-1 the Red Raider. Cross face now. Cross face again the other side. Looking to get to a wrist. Got that. Looking to run that head towards the knee. Lock up a cradle with 10 seconds left. And the end of 2 periods. Weidman leading by 7 at 8-1. And it's going to be Weidman's choice. And Capelli's got nosebleed again. I'm going to get that cleaned up. If Weidman continue holding this win, he's going to take on the winner of Tristan Taylor, who's ranked 15th from Pulaski, or Henry Galang out of Wausau West. (10-1) now the lead for the Red Raider at 160 pounds. Minute and a half left. He's still grinding Capelli into the mat here. Now he decides to just let him out. Nice shot in low at the back of the heel. Trying to come up with the Polish double out the back side. Weidman stepped over, got the leg trapped. Got Capelli on the seat of his singlet. 2 takedown. It's 12-2 now. 1:05 left. Weidman has ground Capelli in a top riding position most of this match. Capelli's barely gotten to his feet. 42 seconds left. Still 12-2 the Red Raider. Finally, Capelli to his feet, and they work their way off the mat. 32 ticks on the clock left. Weidman on top, gonna ride again. Crossface by the Red Raider. Looking to wrap up a cradle. Does he have it locked? We'll see. No, he lost the grip on that. 15 seconds. Crossface one more time by the Red Raider. 3, 2, 1. No near fall at the end. Didn't make a difference. 12-2. Bennett Weidman with the win. At 160 pounds. Really dominating, controlling match by that Red Raider. And now we will take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Red Raiders in the individual sectional. Kyler Tritz and Thomas Mudd of West Appear are going to go at it. Mudd's a senior, 19-9. Tritz coming in ranked 14th at 170. 41-6. He's a sophomore. So the Red Raiders on paper would look to be the favorite. Mudd with a shot down at the knee. Watch the knee. Scramble we got. Tritz comes out with a takedown. Legs ride by the Red Raider on this near side, leading 2-0. Oh, Mudd just sits back, steps out of that, 2-1.
Looks like that guy came to wrestle. Pretty aggressive.
Shot down at the knee on Tritz. Tritz back to his feet. They're on the outside looking in now. 1:12 left. Don't look like you can get any type of careless with this match here. Tritz with a shot in. Nice. Clean. Around the corner he goes. Got it elevated. Back trip. Takes him to the mat. And that could be bad.
Well, I hope they don't call that.
He looks to be out right now. They did. I don't think they're going to call this illegal.
Well, the guy did go down pretty easy.
He is out cold on the mat as he hit his head going down. The trainer's still sitting over there. I don't know why the trainer hasn't gotten up yet. He's sitting there watching. Mudd is moving now on the mat. This is going to be an injury time, but head and neck.
Boy, he hit just flat, didn't he?
He hit with his head first and then the top of the shoulders, and this match is going to be done. And Tritz, I do believe, will end up winning on an injury default here. Tritz had the leg up really high in the air, back trip, and Mudd went straight backwards. The official signaled to the coaching staff that Mudd got an arm down to protect himself on the way down. So they're making sure Mudd is okay here. And now they're going to sit him up. And Kyler Tritz is going to get the win by injury default.
That was a little scary for a while.
Yeah, it was. Now that he's sitting up, things are looking a little better. And Mark Jeske coming out at 182 pounds against Trenton Gibbons will stay right here on the same mat. Tritz will take on the winner between Caden Young and Brian Ball. And it will be Caden Young of Shiocton, the number 4, of Shawano Community. And he is ranked 4th. Jeske, 19-23 junior for the Red Raiders, taking on the number 2 ranked Trenton Gibbons out of Pulaski. Jeske, the huge underdog here, as you can well imagine. Young Red Raider in the lineup. He gets taken down. They got an arm bar put on him. On the far side with a legs ride, and Gibbons is going to try to turn him here. Once again, it's good to see Mudd get up and walk off the mat after kind of a scary landing. Double armbar now by Gibbons on Jeske. Jeske gets a run over and now, near fall being called, 55 seconds left. Jeske fighting hard to not get pinned here. 30 seconds. And there is the fall at 135. Jeske goes down to the feet. And he is knocked out of the individual side of wrestling at 182 pounds. The Red Raiders have no entrant at 95 or 220, but they do have Tanner Gormanson getting ready to go at 285 pounds. So he will take on Vaughn Campbell out of Bayport. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the individual sectionals. Tanner Gormanson at 285, taking on the number 16th ranked heavyweight Vaughn Campbell of Bayport. Campbell a senior, 34-9. Gormanson a sophomore, 33-15. Underdog here by the Red Raider. Gormanson's been wrestling pretty well lately. These two did not match up in any of the dual meets so far that the Red Raiders and Bayport have wrestled. Gormanson was down at 220. You can see he's the undersized of the two. Front headlock by Campbell. They go around the corner in a scramble off the mat. And Campbell just drops Gormanson. No points. No harm, no foul, I guess. 1:35 left. Campbell swings a collar tie, missed that. Gormanson ducked it. Hard snap, Gormanson into a double, but he's got all that weight on the back of his shoulders. And he gives up the takedown. Gormanson with wrist control. Again, you have to win this match for a chance to at least advance in this tournament. Gormanson to his feet. Wrist control and lift through between the thighs takes Gormanson back to the mat. Barbed wire now by the Bayport wrestler. Gormanson trying to drive into that leg he had temporarily. Now he's trying to stand up, and they're out of bounds with 8 seconds left. Eight seconds with a fresh restart. 2-0. Vaughn Campbell of Bayport leads. Pivot, pins the feet down. Gonna run out of time to get an escape. It's gonna be 2-1 at the end of one. Flip of the disc. Comes up green. Campbell's choice. He defers. Gormanson will choose down. Campbell covers on the right side. And he snatches on that elbow, trying to get a crossface again on that elbow to barbed wire him up. Cradle trying to be locked up near side by Campbell. Gormanson slips the hand over his head, now comes to 1 foot. And he gets the feet down for the 1-point escape. 2-1 the lead for Campbell. Drag attempt. Off the mat. Gormanson would have had the takedown. Nice drag there. 1:15 left, second period, 2-1 Campbell, Gormanson into that Russian arm tie. Now he backs out of that. Slide by. Get your hips up, Gormy. Face him. And he drives him out of bounds. Good little scramble there. Again, Gormanson underpowered, undersized, so he's got to be in the right position when they get to the mat in order to fight off the rolls. 45 left. Underhook by Campbell. Toss attempt. Pick that up, Gormy. Come out behind. Take him to the mat. Couldn't catch up to him. Campbell heads out of bounds. Warning, stalling, fleeing the mat. Good call by the official. 29 seconds left. Campbell got both elbows tied up now. Gormanson's got to fight one of those free. Campbell blocking on top here now. And he backs off the mat one more time. 3 seconds left, second period. Gormanson tried a knee pick, slide by, missed it. End of the period. Gormanson's choice, or excuse me, Campbell's choice. He's going down. Gormanson trying to chop a wrist. Campbell easily stands up. It's going to be 3-1 now, the lead for the Bayport heavyweight. If we can work for a stalling, and they go off the mat. 142 left. Gormanson trails by 2. Slide by, got his foot caught. Campbell able to stay on his feet. Toss attempt, Gormanson not big enough to take down Campbell. Maybe an ill-advised time to try a 13th hour throw there. Now he's got to score a couple times. And it won't come in a flurry, that's for sure. Gormanson's got some hand control there, or had some hand control. Gormanson puts the feet on the mat, comes up. Gets the 1 point in the escape, 5-2 now. Drag attempt again. Oh, and he couldn't catch up to him. Off the mat they work again. Campbell could get hit for a second stalling here, and that'd be a point. Then a takedown would tie the match. Gormanson with his elbow up in the air. Now you got to score here. 25 seconds left. Off the mat they work. 23 seconds left. Gormanson with the underhook, wading in, needs better head position. Snap down. Campbell blocking hard. Gormanson tried to take him down to go off the mat. 7 seconds left. One last chance effort, got to get him to his back. Single leg, takedown 2. 5-4, Gormanson goes down and gets knocked out of the individual wrestling season. so far. Vaughn Campbell just hung on to that win. Gormanson was close. We'll be back with round 2 semifinals of the individual sectional from Shunnell. We are back now at the semifinals at 106 pounds. They're going to be wrestling on 2 mats, and then the girls division will be wrestling on a mat as well. So, semifinals, 106, Gavin Jacobs, 31-14, a sophomore, takes on the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state, Micah Beckett out of De Pere, 40-2, a sophomore. In the other side of the bracket, you got Ty Yang of Wausau West taking on Landon Heim out of Bayport. And Beckett off the mat in the scramble. Minute 25 left. Beckett with a shot in. Jacob countered. Beckett now the front headlock, forcing down the head of Jacob. Jacob trying to control an elbow. Around the corner, Beckett goes, got to a leg, got to stretch that leg out, Gavin. Still trying to come to face. Still neutral, 50 seconds left. Again, the Red Raider underpowered at 106 pounds. Long and lean. Hanging on to that single leg. Getting stretched out though with his head down on the mat, 30 seconds left. Trying to pin his feet down on the mat, almost got there. Beckett countering hard with a whizzer, stepping over the top. And he gets a takedown with 18 seconds left. First period, and a bar on this near side. Risking, no, a bar and a half. And Beckett runs Jacobs over. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. End of time. Time was out. We'll see. Again, now the second official is. And they call the pin in 1:59 3/4. Gavin Jacobs goes into a wrestle-back side. And he will take on the loser of Yang and Heim. And that match is out on the floor right now. Period number 1 is coming to an end, 0-0 on their feet. Jacobs got a long road to hoe now, 106 to make the individual state tournament. Next up for the Red Raiders, Landon Freeman at 113 pounds will take on Brock Ambrosius out of Pulaski. And that match not ready to go, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Jacob Bender on the match. Matt now at 120 pounds against number 5 ranked Ethan Eggert of Pulaski. This match didn't go so good the last time these two wrestled as Eggert pinned Bender. Bender got a first round win by forfeit. Eggert got a pin over Tyler Jeske out of DC Everest. Eggert's a senior, 37-3. Senior is Bender, 16-12. Bender gets taken down. It'd have been really nice to have Bender out for longer than coming back out his senior year because he's a pretty good athlete, got a fairly decent build to him, just lacks wrestling experience and mat time. But give him credit, he's filled a spot for the Red Raiders here and made it to the individual sectional. Riding with an ankle bite now is Eggert. Bender trying to bring his knees underneath him. Eggert with a crossface to that far side elbow, either trying to get to a cradle or a barbed wire. And now Bender gets that free. Arm tied up underneath by Eggert. Bender's got that free finally. Now see what he can do here. Got to a base. Eggert working cross body. Again, these Bayport guys are pretty physical, so are the Pulaski kids. End of one period, 2-0, Eggert of Pulaski leading Bender of Rapids. Bender's choice, he defers. Eggert's choice, he's going down. Slow start by Bender on top. Didn't do anything to stop the first move of Eggert. He comes out, gets to his feet. Now has Bender face down on the mat and gets the reversal 4-0. 1:45 left, second period. Bender getting turned here now with 1:10 left. Now Bender in a lot of trouble here, and he just got pinned in 3:08. He's in the wrestle-back side. Got a long row to hoe now. As Bender will take on the loser between Owen Waskey and Warren Soit. Right now, no other Red Raider on the mat. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Freeman out on the mat now at 113 pounds. And his matchup is against Brock Ambrosius of Pulaski. Ambrosius in on a deep double leg shot. Freeman got to get some legs back if he can here. Freeman trying to lock up through between the thighs, cross body, and then we got a stalemate, and that's all the best you could hope for right there. Thank goodness. Yeah, and Ambrosius a big, long 113 pounder. Freeman with a shot, Ambrosius with a counter. Freeman reshot into a single. Ambrosius a big, as I'd mentioned, 113 pounder. Freeman to a double. Ambrosius picking her backside ankle. Freeman lifting again. And they roll out of bounds, neutral. Look back in my records, see if I can. I looked once before, but I forgot what I seen. Freeman did not wrestle Ambrosius in the dual meet. Polish double now by Freeman, trying to come out the back, and Ambrosius trying to counter. Freeman turning, stack him up on his shoulders here, Landon. 2 takedown Freeman, 19 seconds left, first period, 2-0 the lead. Keep those legs scissored apart. He can't build a base that way. Couldn't do that, got a bar. Double bar now by the Red Raider. And he lost the far right side, 2 seconds, 1. 2-0 the Red Raider after 1 period. Big takedown there. Freeman's choice, he defers. Ambrosius' choice. What's he going to do? They're looking at the coaches, and they make a decision to go down. Freeman steps in a legs ride, trying to work cross body here. Can't get Ambrosius off his base. There, he hipped him off finally. Trying to get a crossbody tip with a Turk technique. And Carter Freeman getting ready to go at 126 pounds against Peyton Garcia out of Bayport. Freeman still leading 2-0, riding with 1:05 left yet second period. We'll keep you updated on the Carter Freeman match. Ambrosius on the edge of the circle. Freeman's got to step back into a legs ride again as he can't get him off his base. Freeman in on a fireman's carry. Takedown, they're off the mat. .37 seconds left, second period. It'd be huge if Landon Freeman can ride Ambrosius out. Caution Freeman. Carter Freeman with a takedown, leading 2-0, first period. Now Ambrosius to his feet. Landon Freeman tried to drop down, change levels, back trip. And that's what you don't want to get into is a throwing competition with Bayporter Pulaski. Oh, and the official gave 2 and 2. How did we get all that? I'm not sure how that happened. And the coaching staff wanted to come over and have a conference here. Carter Freeman leads 2-1. He cut loose Peyton Garcia. He handed out 4 points. Reversal and near fall to Ambrosius, so he leads 4-2. 9 seconds left, second period. Wow. Huge turn of events there. Carter Freeman with another takedown, leads 4-1. 2 periods gone, 2 minutes left. Freeman's choice now, he's in a big hole. Landon Freeman chooses on his feet. The tosses and the throws are big as now Freeman tried an arm drag and missed it. Ambrosius gets in on a high single with a takedown. Now he's down 6-2. There was no escape at the end of that last period either when they were up neutral with each other. I don't understand that scoring, but Landon Freeman trails 6-2. Ambrosius going to hang on and ride. Carter Freeman leads 5-1. They're on their feet with 1.5 minutes left, second period. Landon Freeman's got to find a way to score points here. Lucius just covering the hip, hanging on right now. Freeman got a head toss. Put Peyton Garcia to his back here. 1:12 left. Freeman scooping that headlock hard. Freeman gets a pin at 126 pounds. And he will be in the finals against Easton Cooper out of E.C. Everest. That's a matchup that we've seen numerous times. Freeman now, Landon got the reversal at 6-4, 20 seconds left. Got to get a turn here. They're going to cut him loose. 7-4, trying to get one time to the back here. And Ambrosius is blocking and blocking and blocking. That's all he's doing. (7-4). Landon Freeman goes down to defeat at 120, or excuse me, at 113 pounds. That big 4 points there was huge, and then no escape call. So Ambrosius hangs on and puts Landon Freeman in a wrestle-back against Henry Ruffy of Wausau West. So now the Red Raiders and the wrestle-backs at 106, 113, 120. And Carter Freeman in the finals against Easton Cooper of DC Everest at 120. Now we got time to catch our breath. We'll be back with more of the individual sectionals of the Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Back now at 138 pounds, Lucas Bean, semifinal matchup against DC Everest, Blake Heel. Heel's ranked 6th, Bean's ranked 14th. Could be an uphill battle for the Red Raider at this weight class. Do not remember how this went in the dual meet, if they wrestled or not. But Heel would be the, on paper, favorite here. Little scramble action there. Heel on the offensive, forcing down on the head from the front headlock. Took a shot in, missed it, took a drag and missed. Bean's got the collar tie, but now Heel in on a deep single again. Bean tried to rip him off the top. Still sprawling out. 2 takedown for Heel, the edge of the mat. Bean on the bottom now, getting set in the referee's position. 1:10 left, got plenty of time to get some of that back. Bean to his feet. Heel lifts, takes him back to the mat. Right behind the scoring clock, which they got some nice ones here at Shawano. You got the match number, the weight class, the team, the wrestler, the score obviously, and it's all color coordinated. Heel on top riding still. Bean trying to build to a base. Heel got a bar in on the right side, and that slips out. Now Bean trying to build a base here. Is the official right in the way, and the score clock again. Bean trying to come to his feet, can't get one planted on the mat. Now Heel with a bar on the right-hand side again. 12 seconds left in the period. Off the mat they work. Good thing as Bean was going to his back. 7 seconds, got time to score here. Got to be moving on the whistle though. Hard switch attempt, Bean to his feet, working on hands. Can't get free as Heel clears him, takes him back to the mat. 2-0, Heel of Everest leads. This comes up, gonna be green. And it's Heel, he defers, Bean's choice. He got rode pretty hard there with no success off the bottom, so you don't want to take down, so they put him on his feet. Heel again, wading in, got elbow control, got to a thigh, but Bean stretched that out. Double underhooks. Bean with a weak shot and a counter by Heel, and he easily gets a takedown. 4-0 the lead. Jake Hall of Stevens Point and Nicholas Schomacher of Bayport are in the other semifinal matchup. The winner will face and the losers will wrestle out of those two matches. And a wrestle back side. So if you lose this round, you got a little bit of wrestling to do yet. Warning, stalling Bean. Bean now trying to hit a switch on the way. Got stopped and turned stomach down. His heel caught that trailing arm. Got to win a couple times, though, to get back into the individual side of it to follow the champion. And things got to work in your favor as well. The right guys have to win, the right guys have to lose in order to make the matchups for you. Heel just hanging on to a wrist, down the waist, and they're out of bounds. Heel not really doing anything on top, he's just controlling and riding. But Bean's got a score from the bottom. 16 seconds left, second period. No move from Bean on the bottom as he just basing off, posts out a foot, comes to his feet. He lifts, takes him back to the mat. End of the second period here, 4-0 DC Everest Blake Heel. Now Bean's got some injury time here. Holding a rib. And now you got a trainer coming over to look at, or at least to talk to Bean when Mudd was laying out cold on his back and no trainer moved. So I think Bean maybe got some wind taken out of him there. Now he's up to his feet. Taking a little short lap. Rubbing the lower end of the rib cage. 4-0, they're on their feet to start the third period. Bean trails. Underhook and good head position by Heel. Driving in, driving in. Heel's got to let him turn in. Can't just keep him pinned outside. Heel with a shot again, they're off the mat. Heel's able to penetrate, Bean not able to do anything. 4-0 the lead for the DC Everest Evergreen. Bean with a shot, got Stone coming in. And Heel backs out of that tie-up. 45 seconds left. Right now, Bean's got to go one time to the back to get the match at least even. Shot in, missed. Heel countered well. Bean driving in now. 25 seconds left. Shuck on by. Heel still right in his face. They're off the mat.
Most of his time backwards.
15 seconds. Again, Bean not able to penetrate heel. Headlock attempt. Can he make it stick? No, lost the head and they're out of bounds on the scramble. That was the shot he had. 4 seconds left. Lucas Bean drops to the wrestle-back side now at 138 pounds. And we have yet to see who his opponent is. And we are caught up for a short period of time. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. Bennett Weidman at 160 pounds now on the mat in his semifinal matchup against Tristan Taylor out of Pulaski. This was a close 1-point match in the dual meet. Bennett with a win. Taylor's 22-2, ranked number 22-2. He's a senior, ranked 15th. Weidman ranked 8th. The other side is Cale Roth out of Stevens Point or Lakeland Minocqua's Zane Grams. Weidman in on a double leg, trying to come out. Trying to pop the head, now trying to scoop the leg. Catches Taylor, got 2 takedown, got a cradle locked. Oh, he breaks the cradle grip. 2-0 the Red Raider, a minute 10 left first period. Again, Weidman had a 4-3 win in the dual meet. And they worked their way off the mat. Got a minute, 45 seconds left. Taylor's set. Weidman covers on the left side. Taylor easily to his feet. Bennett lifts, little leg sweep, missed it. Headlock coming, and they're off the mat. Good thing for Weidman. As you can see, Pulaski and Bayport both. They will throw the hips and throw people at any place on the mat, so they are dangerous that way. Taylor got a half-second start there. Weidman with a leg trip there, takes him back to the mat. Now, Taylor gets the escape, 2-1 on their feet. 20 seconds left. Weidman got time for one more takedown if he can get one. Get a good setup here. Taylor with a weak shot, missed it. Reach-in shot again, Weidman counters. And a 1, 2-1 the Red Raider. Flipping a disc, comes up. Red, Weidman's color. He's going to defer. Taylor's choice. He's going down. Taylor breathing pretty hard here already. We'd seen that in the first match that Taylor had wrestled. He was pretty short on gas. Caution, Taylor jumping to start. Weidman switches sides on him. Taylor pins the leg up to his feet, lifts, trip, back to the mat. Weidman got a wrist tied up now underneath. Let's see if he can keep him on the mat here. Minute and a half left yet. Weidman still riding on top, got a wrist tied up. Pressure down on his shoulder across the back of Tristan Taylor. Taylor now comes to his feet again. Weidman just cuts him loose, 2-2. Weidman controlling the center of the mat. Shot down in at the ankle. Taylor trying to climb back in over top of the body and pick an ankle. Now Weidman into a Polish double. See what he can do here. Turns him back towards the center temporarily. In a little bit of a scramble here now. 44 seconds left. Got time to make this count here, Bennett. Taylor locking up across the body. There, Weidman picks the head out now. Steps over the body. Taylor trying to roll him through. Scramble. Off the mat. No call. 2-2, excuse me. .11 seconds left, second period. Shot by Taylor, easily stopped. Into another shot, end of the period. Weidman's choice. He's going down. Tied at 2. Again, Taylor breathing hard. Struggles to get to his feet. Now they're going to give him the free ride to his feet and the lead 1 point. Nope, now they're not. Optional start him. Just going to cut him loose. We'll take the lead. Takedown would be even better now for Weidman. Weidman with a shot in at the knee. But again, Taylor out of bounds. He's pretty good at working the edge of the mat. Out of bounds, Tristan Taylor really good at finding the edge of the mat. 125. And now Taylor taking some tape off his shoe, gaining some more break time. Weidman with a shot in down low at the ankle. Weidman trying to come up and elevate it. Now trying to pin the leg. Steps across, hooks that leg. Weidman in a scramble. Tristan fell right in front of him on his back, but Weidman couldn't cover him. 3-2, Weidman with a lead. Taylor looks at the clock and locks up on the body. Weidman's got to crawl up the body and get his head out. 2, takedown Weidman. Huge 2 points there for the Red Raider. 5-2 the lead. Switch attempt. Weidman chin drops him. 22 seconds left. Weidman 5-2. Taylor dragging his way back to the center. Taylor got to his feet again. Weidman lifts, covers him up. 10 seconds left. Roll attempt coming here. Weidman felt it, countered it. Nate Weidman in the finals at 160 pounds with a 5-2 win over the 15th ranked Tristan Taylor. He'll take on the winner of Cale Roth and Zane Grams. That match not going out yet. We'll take a break right now, I think. I don't see another Red Raider coming out right now, so we'll be back with more of the individual sectionals. Kyler Tritz, semifinal matchup against Caden Young out of Shawano Community. Young ranked 4th in the state at 170. Tritz ranked 14th. And the other side, the finals, Aiden Bruckner of Bayport just won his match over Woozencraft. Double underhooks, looking to throw. Tritz fired a headlock, missed it. 2 takedown. Young, and he backs off. Gives Tritz the 1-point escape. Now right away you can see what Young wants to do. So we'll see if that changes Tritz's game plan a little bit here. He's usually pretty wide open wild. Can't afford to get caught coming in and to get tossed. Put you out of the match in a hurry. That got Tritz's attention, I think, with Young underhooking him like that and trying to throw him. Neither wrestler doing much on their feet right now. The official had a conversation with him. Come on, let's go. Wrestle a little bit. Tritz with a double leg again. Underhooked again. Tritz comes in with his arms wide open. It's easy for Young to counter him. 25 seconds left. Tyler Tritz with elbow control right now. Young trying to come around the corner. Picking an ankle there. 8 seconds left. Still neutral. No points there on the scramble. 2-1 Young with a lead. Young choice, he goes down. Start the second period. Young, too much for Tritz on the bottom. Tritz can't hold him. He's ahead 3-1 right now. Again, the winner takes on Aiden Bruckner out of Bayport. The loser will take on Chase Woozencraft out of Pulaski. You see, Bruckner's a counter type guy. He lets the other guy take a shot most of the time. Now Tritz got a hold of him. Temporarily. Excuse me, Young. Caden Young. Big double. Tritz rolled him off the top. Young catches him in a body lock. To take down Young. Near fall coming. Tritz got to fight to get off his back here and survive again. Tritz gets stomach down, but he's in a deep hole now. 5-1. Tritz to his feet. And Young takes him out of bounds. 7-1 now, the lead, I guess. Seven-1 to score, 24 seconds left, second period. Tritz trailed. Tritz now to a high base. Young just cuts him loose. 7-2 with 15 seconds. Tritz with a shot in, got stopped and stretched out. Young right away for the under overhooks. Tritz got to take down and got to fix the headgear. Tritz having trouble getting his headgear strapped back together. Trailing 7-2 in this match, semifinals at 170 pounds. Now he's got it fixed, ready to go. Goes down to start the third period. The Red Raiders have no more wrestlers left in this tournament from this point on up. Tritz to his feet pretty easily. Young lifts, takes him back to the mat. Got a tip coming now. Tritz in the scramble, got out. 2 near fall, 11-3 right now. Young will stay at a distance here and try to catch Tritz taking shots. Minute and a half. Tritz driving into a single leg shot. Tritz trying to step over the top. Now he's got his hip down on the mat. Now he's trying to sit back up. Tritz got the takedown, 9-5 with a minute left. Got to try to catch him to his back. 10-5 right now, Young. Young's not going to do anything offensive here. He's just going to stay in a stance, and that's it. Underhook if he can. Tritz with a shot and missed it. Got to pick up the pace, though, Kyler. 35 seconds left. Warning, stalling, Young. Tritz with a shot in again. Young stopped the toss attempt. Catches Tritz on his back. 2 takedown. And 2 near fall. 10 seconds left. Tritz to his feet. Young takes him back to the mat. 14-5 is the way this match will end. Caden Young defeats Kyler Tritz. Tritz in the wrestle-back now against Chase Wuzencraft out of Pulaski. Again, Tritz not done yet. He's got to wrestle his way back and hopefully get a matchup with the loser of the finals. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. And we're back now at Shawano.
On mat 2, third place matches will be wrestled on mat number 1. At 106
in our wrestle-back side now, Landon Heim is going to take on Gavin Jacobs. You're 106 pounds.
From De Pere, sophomore with a record of 41-2, Micah Beckett.
Jacobs into a single, but they were off the mat. These two met.
In the third place match, Landon Heim of Bayport and Gavin Jacob of Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln.
Wait for the announcer to get done because it's very loud when he's talking. Jacobs and Heim met in the team sectional finals. Heim got awarded a stalling point, and that was the difference in the match right there. It was 1-0. 30 seconds gone, still 0-0. Heim in on a double leg shot. Got Jacobs up over his shoulders. Jacobs got to counter this hard. Jacobs locking up around the body. Heim had him elevated, and then they call potentially dangerous, and Heim just drops him on the mat. Second time I've seen that today. Heim with a shot in, got to the knee hard. We spent a lot of time in these positions here in the first time they met. Two, says the official. for Heim. He gave him the takedown. Now Jacobs gives up the position, trying to come to his feet. Heim's got to cut him loose, 2-1. 15 seconds left. End of the first period here, 2-1 Heim.
Gavin Jacobs has got to get a little offense here.
Yeah, he's getting his head pushed around and mainly down. Gets him leaning forward, then Heim can score. Jacobs down in the referee's position. He's going to come to his feet. Heim got a single, takes him back to the mat. In the championship, Micah Beckett taking on Tao Yang of Wausau West. Beckett is ahead here. And we need Beckett to win. And then if Jacobs can win, he's going to have to wrestle off Yang. Jacobs trying to stay inside the circle. Beckett takes him to the edge and takes him out of bounds. Tough row to hoe for Gavin Jacobs.
He's got to get a little bit aggressive.
Hard start. Switch attempt coming to his feet. Switch attempt again on the way down to the mat, but Heim covers him pretty good. Can't get his hips clear and his legs free. And they're out of bounds. 1:20 left. Good start by Jacobs there. And this is what Heim did, is just ride. Roll attempt. Couldn't get free of him. Jacobs to his feet again. Heim with a lift.
Gavin's got to use his hands a little bit. He stands up, his
Right,
arms
his
are
ha-
flopping around there.
That's right.
You
He's
got to
done
use
that.
them.
He's done that every time I've seen him get to his feet. Not using them to get some hand control, help with balance. And again, Heim not doing nothing except riding.
Well, you really don't have to. He's winning.
39 seconds left, still 2-1 Heim. Second period, caution, Heim. Jacobs to his high base now. Heim way out in front. Spiral ride. Just driving him out of bounds. "23 seconds left, second period. Heim with an ankle pick takes Jacobs back to the mat. Jacobs now comes up with a leg on the inside. Let's see if he can score here. See if he can get one to tie it. Just got mopped around the mat there when he got to a good position.
Yeah, he should have broke free. He could have. Like I say, he's got to start getting a little aggressive here.
2-1. Heim leads. Jacobs on top. Heim on the bottom. Jacobs sticks in a legs ride. Heim to a high spread eagle base. Jacobs trying to get to a cradle, maybe. If he can get it locked up, but Heim's got control of the wrist. Jacobs pretty high over the shoulder here. But Heim still has arm control of that right arm of Gavin Jacobs. 1:10 left, stalemate. Beckett, it appears, leads 12-1 with 45 seconds left. So the right things are happening in the championship match as he's got Yang on his back.
This Beckett's pretty good.
Oh yeah, and he just got a pin over Yang. Gavin Jacobs got to find a way to win this match. Heim forcing down with the front headlock. Got Jacobs' head down, buried again. They're off the mat with 40 seconds left. Again, double underhooks by by Heim, and he's just playing defense. 20 seconds left. Off the mat. Gotta get a takedown.
The winner by decision on mat number 2 from De Pere, Micah Beckett.
Bad shot in, got stopped. Warning, stalling Heim. That's not gonna make a difference with 10 seconds left. Heim just gonna hang on, keep him tucked in tight here. They're out of bounds.
Well, Gavin's position is so bad, he couldn't get a takedown from there anyway with his head down.
Head down, getting stuffed underneath all the time. 3-1, Heim with a win. And Jacobs is done on the individual side.
In the third place match at 106 pounds.
113 pound
from Bayport,
matchup to come now. Landon Freeman against Henry Ruffy out of Wausau West.
Wrestle-back at 106.
Freeman beat Ruffy in a dual meet by a pin, or excuse me, in the conference by a pin.
First and second place. You can start making your way to the head table for awards. Wrestling at 113 pounds in the Division I Sectional Championship with a record of 21-11 from Pulaski, sophomore Brock Ambrosius. And with a record of 35-8 from Bayport, freshman Elias Schlump.
Red Raiders need to win this match over Ruffy.
Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, Landon Freeman. And from Wausau West, Henry Ruffy.
And Ambrosius and Schlump going at it. Schlump with a lead. We need Ambrosius to beat Schlump. And then you got a chance to at least get a wrestle back. You got to win your match first, though. Headlock by Freeman takes Ruffy to his back. And Ruffy rolls him right through. He lost control of that arm and got two parallel. Four-two Freeman with a lead right now. And Freeman gets taken back to the mat. Freeman building to a high base to his feet. Cuts him loose, does Ruffy. It's 5-2, the Red Raider. Wisconsin Rapids has no easy matches left. 7-2 on a takedown. And Schlump has got Ambrosius on his back in deep trouble. Freeman getting near fall. 8 seconds left. Just make sure you don't pin yourself. end of the period. 10-2, the Red Raider. Schlump leads Ambrosius 6-2. And Schlump just got another takedown. Again, the way you get a wrestle back is if you win your third place match and you have not wrestled the loser from the championship match, you get a wrestle back. But in this case, Ambrosia beat Freeman and the Schlump just pinned Ambrosius. So Landon Freeman will be done no matter what happens in this match.
In the sectional championship match at 113 pounds, the winner by pin from Bayport, Aloysius Schlump.
That's a tough one to swallow there with
Well,
Freeman.
yeah. Well,
He got upset in the first matchup, first round today.
yeah. There's no guarantees here.
So Freeman now going to try and finish out on a high note for this year's individual season. Legs ride down the left-hand side for the Red Raider. .38 seconds left, second period. Still 10-2, the Red Raider. Final 15 seconds of the second period. Landon Freeman continuing to ride and in control of this match at 10-2.
But like you said, the best he can be is third here.
That's right, and unfortunately that doesn't qualify you for the individual state. Freeman going to put Schlump back on his feet to start the third period. Schlump with a bad shot in. Freeman around the corner, got a near side, almost a near side cradle. Got the takedown. Now he's got, I do believe, the cradle locked up. Near fall coming. Freeman's got Schlump on his back. Or excuse me, he got Ruffy on his back, but lost control of that. And Ruffy's got a half coming to their feet. Potentially dangerous, says the official. 12-4. Minute and a half left. Three-quarter Nelson attempt by Henry Ruffy. Freeman not going to put up with that. He's coming to his feet. Got hand control as well. Turns inside. Got the one. 13-4. Shot into a low single right at the ankle. Catches the other one. Ruffy dives out of bounds. No takedown. 1:02 left. Henry Ruffy with a shoulder wrapped up on the right side. Freeman with a shot in. Missed the initial shot, but then gets good position and covers him up. .15-4 right now. And we got 30 seconds left. Ruffy now reaching back. Ten seconds. Landon Freeman remains in control. Go to legs ride. Dominated Henry Ruffy again for the second time, 15-4. Unfortunately, he will not advance to the individual state tournament.
The winner by major decision in the third place match at 113 pounds from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Landon Freeman.
Next up, another really tough
There
matchup.
will not be a wrestle-back at 113 pounds.
Jake Bender, your Red Raider,
113-pound first and second place finishers. You can start making your way to the awards podium.
taking on Owen Watke of
Wrestling in the
Bayport.
championship at 120 pounds with a record of 25-2 from Stevens Point, senior Warren Soik. And from Pulaski with a record of 38-3, senior Ethan Eggert. Wrestling in the third place match from
Bender with a
Bayport,
shot,
Owen
backed out of it.
And wrestling from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Jacob Bender.
Coach, this is probably going to be the final match for this Red Raider. It sure would have been nice to have him for a couple more years.
Yeah, he's short on experience.
At 106 pounds. Qualifying for the WIAA State Wrestling Tournament in Madison next week. In second place from Wausau West, Tai Yang. And your sectional champion from De Pere, Micah Beckett.
Bender in on a barrel. Got the takedown on Watke. That's big. 1 minute left. 2-0 the Red Raider. What can he do to hold him here? Watke on a move on the bottom. Bender catches that trailing arm, trying to roll him off the top now. Roll coming again. Bender countered it. 40 seconds left. Watke to his high base. Bender takes him back. Bender drops down on a single. Watke comes to his high base, to his feet, now sprawling out. 25 seconds left. Bender fighting hard to try to remain with a little bit of control, but he lost it there. 2-1. Good fight by the Red Raider there, Coach. Watke's ranked 14th.
He's wrestling pretty well.
And a 1-2-1. Bender with a lead. Bender's choice, he defers. Watke's choice, he's going down. See how long Bender can keep this going. Wrestle a heck of a first period. Yeah, Bender, a senior, came back out this year after being out of wrestling for a while. Bender trying to get to a double. Watke trying to get to a switch. 2 reversal, Watke. Ellsworth Bar going to get a tip. Is Watke going to score some near fall? He's got 3 laying there. It's going to be 6-2. In the championship match, Warren Soik of Stevens Point leads Eggert of Pulaski 8-1. And Eggert beat Bender already. So not looking good for the Red Raider no matter what his match outcome is.
The Soik is pretty good. He didn't wrestle a lot this year.
Tip attempt again with that Ellsworth bar. Gonna get 3 more. 35 seconds left, 9-2 right now for Watke of Bayport. $20 seconds. Tip again by Watke. And he's got 3 more laying there. It's going to be 12-2 at the end of 2 periods. Bender's choice is going on their feet to start the third period. Watkey with a shot in on a leg. Bender, oh, he ducks underneath it. Nice combination by Watkey, gets a takedown. 14-2. Tip again now. It's going to be 17-2. That's a tech fall for Owen Watkey over Jacob Bender. Bender wrestled his last match as a Red Raider. Gave a heck of an effort there against a much more talented wrestler, much more experienced. And he will not advance to the individual state tournament.
It's quite a match here in the finals.
8-2 in the finals. Stoik of Point leads Eggert. Next up, the 126-pound championship match, Carter Freeman taking on Easton Cooper, DC Everest. We'll bring you that when we return.
Championship match with a record of 41-5 from DC Everest, Junior Easton Cooper. And his opponent with a record of 35-5 from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, sophomore Carter Freeman.
Easton Cooper of DC Everest, Carter Freeman, Wisconsin Rapids. Championship at 126. These two have wrestled a couple times. Cooper,
4 times actually.
Yeah, Cooper's done nothing but defense and stay in position against Carter Freeman.
But he's won all 4.
Making to the state tournament in Madison. In second place from Wisconsin Rapids, Landon Freeman. And your 113-pound champion from Bayport, Aloysius Schlump.
$1:15 left.
Fans, we have a cell phone that was found in the Commons. We have a pair of glasses found in the parking lot. Check your belongings.
Freeman with a shot down low. Can he come out the backside? 1 minute left.
Come on, Carter, score this, buddy.
Freeman coming out the backside. He's got him tied up here a little bit with his leg and a half to take down Freeman.
Stay in here now, stay in here, Carter.
He's got to keep this locked together tight and not let Cooper's head pop out.
Correction at 113 pounds, the second place finisher, Brock
Cradle attempt. Cooper goes over, near fall coming. Cooper was tight for an instant. The ref trying to get position.
He's got a 2 count. Got a 3 count.
Got 3 counts laying there. Oh, and Cooper breaks the grip. 5-0. Carter Freeman takes the lead. 10 seconds left. That's a big difference in the matches past.
Well, his plan was to open up and go after points. So.
End of 1, 5-1, the Red Raider, Freeman. Disc comes up red, Freeman's choice, he defers. Cooper's choice, he goes down.
You can't take your foot off the gas now, though.
Oh no, can't hang out, that's for sure. Don't get reversed. Gave up the reversal.
That's what you didn't want.
All right. Would have been much better able to cut him loose once he got a little bit out of position. 5-3 now, Freeman with a lead. And he's working from the bottom coming out. Cooper cuts him loose, 6-3. Again, you won't see Cooper do much offensive shooting. He'll just counter, stay in a stance, just like that. Underhooked by Freeman, but needs better head position. He's trying to back out of that.
Carter's never wrestled him with a lead before, so we'll see. The if this is a good thing. Get an angle, Carter. Get an angle, buddy.
Man, we got the Everest fans right behind us, and they're chirping already.
Yeah, they really are. They're knuckleheads.
Duck under by Freeman to a body lock. Cooper just dove out of bounds to save the takedown. .45 seconds left, 6-3, Freeman. And this is what Cooper did before. Tie up, bully, and push. That's all he did. Got Freeman back in a little bit. That was basically the game plan. You could see it. Because he never took an offensive shot in the other matches. And there he just pushed again, see? It gives the appearance that Freeman's backing off the mat. 22 seconds left. Freeman with a shot, missed it. Reshot by Cooper finally. Freeman with a shot and they're out of bounds. .15 seconds left. Counting down from 5. End of period number 2, 6-3, the Red Raider. Freeman's choice.
These Everest people think it's a sumo match. They're down there holler, push him, push him, push him.
Freeman's going to get the free ride and a free point as Cooper puts him on his feet. 7-3 to lead.
We got to get an angle here. Keep some motion, Carter, buddy.
Cooper's taken one offensive shot so far in this total match.
At 126 pounds, the winner by pin from Bayport, Peyton Garcia.
So due to the third place match that went on, the worst Freeman can be is second. So these two will go to the individual state tournament. Underhooked by Cooper now. Try to change levels with Freeman. And that's the game plan, warning, stalling.
Oh, that's a call from the bleachers.
Oh yeah, Freeman now going to try to get a takedown. And Cooper bails out of bounds. 1 minute, 2 seconds left, 7-3, Freeman. The one thing Cooper does, he stays with his back to the center of the mat all the time. Second shot so far by Cooper. Freeman with a reshot. Power half by Cooper. And they're out of bounds. 36 seconds left. 7-3, the Red Raider. Overhook by Cooper. Double overhook, tried to. Freeman tried to get inside shot. Got to a single. Cooper trying to pick a backside leg. Freeman trying to come in. Cooper with a whizzer. 5 seconds left. This ain't going to make any difference. Landon Freeman's a champion at 100, Carter Freeman's a champion at 126 pounds. 2 seconds left.
That was a great match. He was able to wrestle from in front, not behind. It was...
Finally solved the Cooper riddle. 7-2, Carter Freeman, 126-pound sectional champion. He goes to the state tournament.
126 pounds in the championship. The winner by decision from Wisconsin Rapids Lake.
wrestle-back now at 138.
Wrestle-back at 132
Lucas Bean, your Red
pounds.
Raider, taking on Nicholas Schumacher of Bayport. These two did not wrestle in any of the dual meets so far. Bean
Now
and
wrestling
Schumacher
at
at different weights.
138 pounds in the championship match with a record of 36-8 from DC Everest, senior Blake Heel.
Heel has got to win the championship match from DC Everest against Stevens Point's Jake Hall. Bean's got to win his match against Schumacher in order for Bean to wrestle Hall for a wrestle-back. We got to get this match won first.
The third place match from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Lucas Bean. And from Bayport, Nicholas Schumacher.
Schumacher with a sweep shot and missed it. Bean with a short drag, trying to spin behind. Back to their feet, neutral. 20 seconds gone. Bean trying to fight an arm inside here. Bean with a shot in. Schumacher tried to sit through it, come up with a legs ride. And a scramble, no takedown given yet. Sit back through with Bean. Got a takedown. Nice work by the Red Raider. 2-0. Schumacher to his feet. Bean drops down on a low single. Trip. Trip again. They go out of bounds. 34 seconds left first period. Bean leads 2-0. Heel of DC Everest is leading Jake Hall a point, and that's what you want to see in that match. 2-0, first period. Schumacher got quickly to his feet. Bean cleared him, took him back to the mat. Yeah, but he can't hold him this time. Schumacher gets the escape. Bean with another shot in at the knee. 10 seconds left to complete it. Schumacher tried to roll him off the top again. Bean gets a takedown with 2 seconds left in the period. 4-1. Big score there. Bean's choice, he defers. Schumacher takes. Down. Heel leads 4-0 in the other match. Bean looked to get to a cradle, but Schumacher got to his feet. Bean trying to catch a half. Four to 1 Bean, a minute 35 left, second period. Schumacher to his feet, gets a cut loose. 4-2 now. Bean leads, a minute 22 left. Back on their feet, neutral. Bean with a half-hearted shot. Schumacher tried to stuff his head and pick a knee. 1 minute left for second period. Inside leg trip missed by Schumacher. Off the mat. 44 seconds left, second period action. Schumacher got in on a single. Bean's trying to stuff his head down. Schumacher trying to elevate him over the shoulders. And a scramble here. Can Bean score on the edge of the mat? Bean's trying to lock up an near side cradle, which he does. He's got the takedown 6-2. Again, scoring at the end of the period.
That was a big takedown.
Good job by the Red Raider. 6-2 going into the third. Lucas Bean with a lead. And the championship match in favor of Blake Heel, which is what we want. Bean on the bottom now to start the third period. Legs ride by Schumacher, and Bean got to get to a base, get his head off the mat. Warning, stalling, Schumacher. Just riding with the legs, covering the hip. Caution on Schumacher, 1:27 left. Championship match is tied at 5 right now. Trying to get a near side cradle to Schumacher. Bean's got to pick some hands here. 1:10 left. Legs right again by Schumacher, covering the hip. Potentially dangerous. 44 seconds left. 6-2 Bean with a lead. And now the championship match goes in favor of Stevens Point. Bean coming out to try to face, back to his feet. Front headlock by Schumacher. 30 seconds left. Warning, stalling, Rapids. Front toss by Schumacher. And a scramble, 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. 7-4 Bean is going to hang on for the win.
Nice job, Lucas.
And now we got to hope that heel of Everest can come back with 30 seconds. He's down by 2. And Stevens Point just is going to get near fall. And that's going to put Hall into the championship. And heel has already beaten Bean. So Lucas Bean is going to get knocked out of the individual wrestling tournament. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. We're back now at the individual sectional championship match. Bennett Weidman at 160, taking on Cale Roth of Stevens Point. Roth ranked 4th, Weidman ranked 8th. Roth beat Weidman 11-6 earlier in the year.
Wrestling at 160 pounds from Stevens Point with a record of 42-4, senior Cale Roth. And wrestling from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln with a record of 40-10, junior Bennett Weidman. In the third place match, From Lakeland Mercer, Zane Grams, and from Pulaski, Tristan Taylor.
Tristan Taylor in a wrestle-back match against Grams of Lakeland Mercer. Taylor needs to win that match just to ensure Weidman going. He's ahead 2-1. Weidman gets taken down. Roth, very good. Very, very good. .50 seconds left, first period. Weidman to his feet now. Working on hand control. Roth cuts it loose. 2-1. And Grams just took the lead 6-2 in that wrestleback match. That's not helping Weidman at all. Roth with a shot in. Weidman hipped him over hard. Can he get behind him in a scramble? And it's 2-1 after one period. Weidman trails. His choice, he defers. Roth's choice. They're going down. Grams leads Taylor of Pulaski 9-2 after one period. That's not good for Weidman. Roth to his feet. Weidman's got to cut him loose. 3-1. The lead for the Point Panther. Slide by missed. Again, Roth pretty powerful, very quick, good athlete. Elbow control, a little shuck on by, missed that Weidman. 1:02 left, second period, still 3-1 Roth. It's a wild match in the wrestleback side. It's 11-7 right now, but Taylor trails second period. Roth in on a shot, got there. Weidman tried to hip him over. Roth rolled through it. He sucks the leg in and gets the takedown. 5-1 the lead now for the Panther. Weidman's got 28 seconds left, second period. Try to score from the bottom here. Plants a foot on the mat. Roth picking the other ankle. Now Weidman to his feet again, try to hit a roll from the feet. Trying to catch Roth. We're in a scramble here. Weidman could come out on top here. Can he catch him on his back? No. Got the one in the escape though. 5-2. End of two periods. 5-2. Weidman trails. Roth's choice. Excuse me, Weidman's choice. He's going down. Weidman trying to plant a foot, and Roth picks that trailing ankle one more time. Roth burying the head, trying to hang on here, and they go off the mat. 1:27 left. Grams is beating Taylor 14-7 The potential exists for a wrestle-back for Weidman. Weidman gets the escape. 5-3 now. Inches a little closer. .110 left. Weidman with a shot. Got stopped, stretched out a little bit, head down on the mat. Stalemate. 46 seconds left. Still 5-3 Roth. Roth will be the guy playing defense here. Weidman with a shot, got to a sweep shot. Roth just hips him over. Got the takedown, 7-3.
Just overpowered him there.
That's right. And Taylor goes down 14-9, so it looks like we're going to have a wrestle back.
Hey, Graham is tougher than I thought.
Ten seconds left, 7-3 Roth. And he's just going to hang with a tight waist here, and that's all he needs to do, really. 7-3, Weidman goes down. He's got a wrestle back coming. And that'll be against Zane Grams of Lakeland, Minocqua. Next up at 170 pounds,
And your champion at 160 pounds,
the Red Raiders' Kyler Tritz
there will be a wrestleback at 160
will take
pounds.
on. Kyler Tritz takes on Chase Wuzencraft of Pulaski. Tritz wrestled Wuzencraft earlier, beat him 15-7. We'll see how this goes. In the championship match, Aiden Bruckner of Bayport takes
Come on,
on
Kyler. Come up big here for us.
Caden
now.
Young of Shawano. Young beat Tritz. So you're hoping for the upset.
Wrestling at 170 pounds in the third place match from Pulaski, Chase Wuzencraft. And from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Tritz.
I'm not sure, but I do believe that Young of Shawano Community
Can't
got a
hold him.
forfeit win. 1 minute left, still on their feet, 0-0. Tritz and Wuzencraft.
In the championship match at 170 pounds, the winner by medical forfeit from Shawano, Caden Young.
Tritz needs to win this match as there was a medical forfeit in the championship from Bruckner out of Bayport. So Tritz needs this win. Young of Shawano is the regional sectional champion.
Fans that the next round will be the girls' championship or girls' finals.
15 seconds left.
That'll be wrestled
First
on
period.
2 mats.
Still 0-0.
There's only the finals being wrestled.
Slide by missed. Whizzer inside shot. Tritz coming with it.
2 mats. And then we will have the wrestlebacks.
Tritz
As
steps
time
over the
allows.
takedown with 1 second left. Big 2 points at the end of the period.
We'll take it.
Tritz's choice. He defers. Wuzencraft's choice. They're not sure. Now they're going to go on their feet. Two-0. Tritz. 2 minutes gone, 4 minutes left. Again, Kyler Tritz needs to win this match to put himself into a wrestle-back for second place. Shot in by Woozencraft. Tritz counters. Underhook, front chin lock. And they break apart. Back neutral, 1-15.
Kyler's got to stay on offense here.
Woozencraft got his head stuffed underneath. Now, Tritz trying to get to a body lock, and he did. Woozencraft took a bad choice, tried to just plain muscle and throw Tritz. Tritz got the takedown. So he's ahead 4-0. We'll take that takedown and the 2 points. 38 seconds left. Out of bounds. Now, the thing you worry about is, can Tritz put together a good, solid 30 seconds in the final 2 minutes? Doesn't have to go wild here. It's good, solid wrestling. Control the match. Legs ride by the Red Raider. He's up awful high and gets back into position. Woozencraft trying to sit through it. And he comes out. Got the one, almost 1 point escape. Not yet. 8 seconds left. Warning, stalling Tritz. Did not give up the point. 4-0, Tritz's choice, he's going down. That's the part about controlling the match.
I'm surprised he didn't get one out of that.
Now, Tritz on the bottom. Comes to his feet. Woozencraft cuts him loose, 5-0.
Stay on offense now, Kyler.
We apologize if the microphones picked up some foul language here, but you can't, I guess, control the crowd. 1:20 left, 5-0 the lead for the Red Raider.
Yeah, that wasn't me, by the way.
Tritz in on a single leg shot now. Dump technique takes him down. That's a big takedown right there, 7-0. Just under a minute left. Again, in the championship, Caden Young of Shawano got a medical forfeit win over Aiden Bruckner.
Tell your buddy to watch his mouth, will you?
Cut down, take down for Tritz after he cut him loose. It's 9-1, 18 seconds left. Tritz riding with the legs again, crossbody underhook in the arm. Tritz is going to take a win. He's going to get a wrestle back here. 9-1 Kyler Tritz. Nice match he put together there. And he's got a shot. He will take on Aiden Bruckner of Bayport, scheduled to go in a wrestleback for second place to advance to the state individual wrestling tournament. All the Red Raiders are done in these championship sides. We'll be back with the wrestlebacks when we return. Next up, a wrestle-back for Bennett Weidman against Zane Grams of Lakeland Mercer. This is a wrestle-back to finish in second place and advance to the individual state tournament.
126-pound place winner.
Weidman beat Graham in the regional tournament.
Decision at the 120-pound wrestleback from Bayport, Owen Wefke.
But it was close.
Now wrestling at 145 pounds in the wrestleback.
.125 left, still on their feet, no score. Weidman with a shot. Grams tried to come around the corner in a hurry. Weidman catches a leg. Got him on the seat of his singlet right now.
152-pound wrestleback right now. Carson Herm of Shawano and Colton Zip of Bayport.
Weidman driving across. Got the takedown. Grams on the move on the bottom, coming up to his feet. Weidman cuts him loose. 2-1. Grams 2-on-1 wrist control. Weidman blocking by the head. Weidman with a shot, or excuse me, Grams with a shot, and Weidman countered, shuck on by, nothing either way. 30 seconds.
By pin from Wausau West, Gabe Galane.
The Red Raiders have one champion, and that is Carter Freeman at 126. Weidman in on another single, now to a double, trying to come out the backside. 15 seconds left. Weidman's got to figure out how to turn and get control here.
160 pounds on mat number 1.
Weidman looking to stack him into the period. 2-1, Weidman with a lead. Disc comes up green, that's Graham's choice. He defers, Weidman's going down. The Red Raiders have one more wrestleback, that's at 170 pounds.
Wrestling right now,
Kyler Tritz and Aiden Brucker.
And Zane Grams of Lakeland.
Weidman to his high base and now his feet. Grams finally cleared him and took him back to the mat. Weidman again trying to turn the hips. He's got Grams on his back right here. See if he can get control.
On the podium right
Weidman
now,
trying to plant the shoulders. Couldn't do that. We'll take the reverse.
And your champion from Bayport, Jacob Ward.
4-1 the lead for the Red Raider. Minute 22 left, second period. Close to the edge of the circle. Weidman still able to burn time off the clock, and that's a plus. Out of bounds. 105 left.
In second place, from DC Everest, Easton Cooper. And the champion from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Carter Freeman.
And hopefully you just heard the announcement from the PA announcer. It's plenty loud enough.
On the awards podium at 120 pounds, advancing on
And
the
now
second
Grams
tournament.
gets the reversal. It's
In
4-3.
second place from Bayport, Owen Wefke. And the champion from Stevens Point, Warren Syke.
Warning, stalling. Grams didn't come up off the ankle. 4-3, Weidman with a lead. 46 seconds left, second period. Weidman forces his way to his feet. Grams trying to lift and trip. Weidman on the move on the bottom. .30 seconds left. Weidman to his feet now, gets the escape. He leads 5-3. .15 seconds left, second period. Sweep shot missed by Weidman. 2-1 into the period, 5-3 the Red Raider. Takes the lead into the third, and it's Graham's choice. He's going to go down. Weidman can afford to ride him as long as he can, and then cut him if he has to. Graham's to his feet, little knee trip. Graham's tried to roll. Weidman countered that pretty easily. Weidman's got a wrist tied up underneath, and they're right behind the scoring clock. Weidman driving ahead here, got a wrist tied up underneath. Good control, good position for the Red Raider. Minute 30 left. Weidman with a spiral ride by the Red Raider. 120. 5-3. He leads. Out of bounds. Grams will go on the bottom. Weidman will try to cover, ride, and turn. Caution, second one on Weidman. Hand not on the center of the stomach. Wrapped around too far on the side. Weidman again able to chop that arm and get control of it underneath. Graham stands up. Weidman with a trip and a leg lift. Takes him back to the mat. Roll by Grams. Gets into a scramble position. Weidman lifts, takes him off. Weidman still in control. 48 seconds left.
Jacob Ward of Bayport, please report to the head table. Jacob Ward of Bayport. And bring your medal with you.
Wrist tied up again by Weidman. Flattens out Grams. 35 seconds left. Red Raider leads 5-3. He's grinding Grams on top right now. Tight waist, wrist control, drives ahead, chops the wrist. Warning, stalling, Weidman, 23 seconds left. Weidman with the warning, Grams with a warning. Grams up to his feet, Weidman with a lift. Grams trying to get into a roll. Weidman regains control, 12 seconds left. Roll again for Grams. Weidman rolls right along with him. 3, 2, 1. Weidman cuts him loose. 5-4. Nate Weidman with a win. He advances to the state individual wrestling tournament as a second place finisher. Congratulations, Bennett Weidman. Next up, the Red Raiders will have Kyler Tritz. Kyler Tritz will take on Aiden Bruckner. Bruckner ranked 11th, Tritz ranked 14th. We'll see what happens here. Kyler Tritz may get a medical forfeit win. Kyler Tritz goes to the state individual tournament. And Bruckner did that in the finals as well, so obviously he has an injury. Kyler Tritz advances to the state individual tournament at 170 pounds. So the Red Raiders have 3. Kyler Tritz at 170, Bennett Weidman at 160, and a champion, Carter Freeman, at 126. I'm not sure if Scott Benitz will come up. We're kind of in a long ways away from the floor, so we'll see. If not, we will bring you the individual state wrestling tournament from the Kohl Center in Madison here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.